Hey, all of you guys, all of you cheetah fans out there. Today I'm going to tell you some stories. And they're pretty funny, but pretty weird, and they affected my past very difficult. So I'm just gonna say it. Alright, one story is when I was a senior in high school. So I was just getting ready for school, right? So this kid named Preston, he was like, "No, if you screw this up again today, I'll tell my cousin on you." And I said to Preston, "I don't care, I'm not scared of him." And he goes, "You should be." So, and then I just walk in the door, and an idiot told the vice principal on me. And he was like, "Noah made fun of my cousin." And he's like, "Noah, did you do?" And the principal says, "And no, Noah, did you do this?" I'm like, "No, I did not, principal." Well, the vice principal was a guy named Mr. Green. And let's just say, he's like, "Well, I want you to shake hands and be friends again." And we did, but let's just say I didn't really mean it to be friends. It was just a part of my plan. So I went to class, I almost broke everything in there, and and then my teacher says, "Noah, are you okay? What's wrong?" I'm like, Preston is being mean to me and he almost got me arrested, which he almost did, to be honest. And she's like, "Well, calm down or else I'll have to call both the principals down." I'm like, "I don't care, just do it." So, and then she called down the vice principal and the regular principal. And Mr. Thacker, he says, "Noah, calm down. You don't want the same thing that happened last year to happen again, do you?" I said, "I don't bleeping care." See, before I go on, I'm gonna try and avoid cussing in front of you guys, alright? So, and then Mr. Thacker and Mr. Green called the cops on me, and they said, and the cops, well, the came over, and he's like, "No, calm down, or else to call backup." Well, I'm like, and I said, "I don't care, just get me arrested." So they said, "Okay, your choice." And then a second later, I barricaded myself in the room, and then I broke like a little plastic Tupperware, and I almost cut myself in the process. But and then the officers came in, and they got the vice principal um and the teacher, I guess you would call it. I don't know what kind. Oh wait, no, it's called a para. So they called the para, and they're like, "Noah, calm down." And right when they said that, I was getting ready to cut myself on my wrist where I have the scar. If you guys want me to show you my scar, I will. Just comment section down below. Comment and see if you want to see my scar on my wrist. And then they were saying, "Noah." Sorry about that. So I thought someone was at my door. Anyway, they were like, "Noah, calm down," and they took the thing away from me, and I ran after the vice principal, and then the cops got me, and they tackled me to the ground, and then they handcuffed me, And right when they were gonna do that, I said, "Ow, ow, you're hitting me!" And they're like, "Shut up, Noah, you big baby." And they're like, "Yep." And then they're like, "You are going to the police station." I'm like, "What for?" And they're like, "For disturbing class." I'm like, "Okay." Like I was confused, you know. And then and then they took me to the station over there, way far from where I live now, and they put me in this chair, what they call a restraint chair, where they put you down on there, uncuff you, and they put your arms on one of the chair armrests, and they have this tight thing where you tie it around your wrist, and they did the same thing with my legs. And then and at that time I had a watch on my wrist, and that hurt like heck. And then my mom came to get me, and then the Heavenly Father. I know some of you guys aren't very much Christian or Mormon or whatever, but I got a message because I'm Mormon, so I believe in this stuff. I got a message from God saying, "Noah, I want you to remote learn starting tomorrow." And I said, "Okay, thank you, dear Heavenly Father." And then I, my mom came and got me, and I said, "Mom, I want to remote learn." She asked me, "What does that mean?" And I said to her, "Well, it means that I have to have a Chromebook and some books." She says, "Okay, I will get that tomorrow." And she was fine with it. So, and then later on in the year, I had to take finals. And after finals one day, Preston, of all things, was like, "Well, well, well, look who it is." And I said to him, "Shut up." And he's like, "What did you say?" Acting all tough. And I flipped him off, and then he was just about ready. So let's just say he was like right here. He was like this close to dicking me in the face. And then his younger brother calms him down, and he's like, "Preston, calm down." He's like, "Why? You flipped me off." And he's like, "I know, I saw it, and we'll tell mom later." And then later on in the year, at my graduation, I was just getting ready to graduate, I'm waiting in line. And I saw Preston. He wasn't that far away from me. He almost punched a girl. Not lying. I saw it myself, and he denies it. And he almost punched a guy he was named Garrett Poulier. And yeah, that's all. And I'm like, "Dude, calm down." And he's like, "Shut up, Noah." I'm like, "Dude, I'm just saying, you can't hit girls. It's against the law." He's like, "I know, just shut up." And then, and that's the end of that story. What else? Oh yeah, you're gonna probably laugh at this. Probably not, but on my junior year of high school, I was mad at two people. Preston was one of them, and a 20-year-old guy was there, but he was 18 at the time. And I was mad at those two, can't remember why, but he said, "Noah, calm down." I'm like, "Don't tell me to calm down." And then I had a water bottle half full, and I threw it out a window, and it spiraled and it spiraled, and my friend was 1 inch to catching it with one hand, and he missed it by an inch, and then it I broke 2 glass windows at the high school that I had to pay for. And then they called the cops on me for that too, so. And then I got sent to, and then I got, and then I got kicked out for, the next month until January 5th, I think. And that's the end of that story. And, oh yeah, and just before I continue this, I am going to tell you a joke. What do you get when you cross a towel that's on the ground? Answer on the comment section down below. Alright, anyway, and what else? Okay, I have one. So, I'm not sure if you guys know about this place. It's a treatment facility that closed not too long ago. It's called Acadia, Montana. It's a treatment facility for bad boys and girls. And then they were like, so anyway, I was just sitting in my hallway, and then I saw this kid getting bullied. And I said to this guy who was bullying him, "Hey Sean, why do you have to bully everyone you see?" And he says, "Shut the bleep up, Noah." And I regret saying these words. I said, "Make me." Let's say he's over here, and he was running, and then he jumped up and punched me in the eye with a Rubik's Cube in his hand. Still have a scar, but it's fading pretty good right here on my left eyelid. And I almost got knocked out. And he gave me this big of a gash of blood. So they took me to the nurse's station. They couldn't take me to the ER, which is stupid. But they got me some ice with a glove on it and stuff, and I had to get a whole glove of ice on my eye, and then he was like, "I'm gonna kick that guy's butt, but I want to go to Juvenile Detention Center, JDC." And then I'm like, he deserves that for doing this to me. And he's like, "Shut up, Noah." And, hang on, guys. Just got a text. Hang on a minute. Let me just respond, but I'll still keep telling it. And, 1 second, guys. I just have to look for something for my friend. Looks like he lost his Bible. Thought it might be down here, but I don't see his Bible. Anyway, sorry about that. My friend was looking for his Bible. And, anyway, and then they had to call my mom for the incident report, right? And then they're like, "Hi, is this Lori Walland?" And my mom's like, "Yes, and who is this?" And they're like, "This is a nurse, blah, blah, blah." And, okay, good, you found it. And, where was that? And she's like, and the nurse said to her, "Well, I just wanted to let you know your son, Noah Walland, said he wanted me to tell you that he got hurt by a kid and he has blood going from his eyelid and is underneath his eyebrow. And they're like, "Oh no, I'm gonna press charges against that kid if I have to." And the nurse is like, "You can't do that unless we ask his mom or dad first." And they're like, and she's like, "Okay, I'll ask him and let me know, please. Thank you." My mom was not happy about that. And then they, I'll get to you in a minute. That's the end of that story. So, what else? That's all I can think of, but make sure you'll like and subscribe to this. And comment section down below if you want me to continue telling you guys stories. And, comment on what you think the answer is, and I will tell you maybe tomorrow. Alright, have a good rest of your day, and happy holidays. Peace.